Are we back? I guess I lost the connection again. I have to deal with this thing really quickly, which is somewhat annoying. Yeah, everything is a mess. I accidentally actually reset the whole PC instead of just the router. So I have to reset everything now, including my password for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to remove POE for a second. Oh wait, maybe I just need to enter. Oh, I just needed password. I didn't need like reset code. Okay, I can bring back POE. Cool. This is working. We're alive, I think. Yeah, just need to make everything how it was. Have music. That's a wrong hideout. They should be in my hideout. Yeah. Okay, I think everything is fine for a stream, but we lost everyone because it broke.
This is not the end, she says. She's drenched in blood. Waiting just to see the light. When did this become a fight? Struggle just to fill my lungs.
Tonight is probably not a night for streaming, apparently. The thing keeps breaking down.
Running out of time. I'll do what it takes to get you there. I know it feels just like the end. Losing your breath with every vein. Diving deeper than you've ever been. Hang on, you're about to win. Hopelessness is not a choice, 'cause now you can't
Okay, let's try to find one more. You hear me? Cool. But there are not like many people in stream. At least like the thing that's supposed to tell me if there are people in stream or not, it's not showing at the moment. Maybe that's broken too. Okay, well, let's get one more and we can continue. I hope I didn't lose any XP when I disconnected. I can't remember how much it was. I don't think I did. Conjurer, it wasn't like Crusader, but Conjurer gloves is probably garbage. I need POE overlay and Mercury trade. Yeah, let's see how much it's worth actually. It's like made a sound like it's worth at least few exalts, but it's worth like 3 kills. Go away. By the way, my dump is finally empty. It took probably an hour to sort everything. Oh yeah, I removed this so I can get block, apparently. And I also don't have path of building open. So the thing is, I actually have... I usually reset my router by resetting the... There's like a switch. Extension cable with a switch, and I like switch that. And Exalt shot way down in price. Was somebody like manipulating the prices of exalts? Sure, 1 exalt is worth 1 exalt, thank you. They were 95, 70, yeah. I think I was somewhere in the middle last time I checked. 185 or something. Okay guys, find me somebody. What am I looking at? What's this? What is this build? This is not Derzu's build. Oh, that's Ankus's build. Okay. Actually, doesn't matter what I look at. I want to look at what are they called? Ascendancies. Because I'm thinking of doing like some weird stuff. How does Avatar of Fire work exactly? Haven't like messed with this thing. 50% of these cold lightning convert to fire damage. Deal no fire damage, okay. That would mean you couldn't do elemental equilibrium. Haven't done like Ellie build in a while. I don't know, if you were around when I was talking in the beginning of a stream. I want to do something that nobody is doing. Because I was looking at like the skills. What have MBX and Mattel left me is Ice Crash. They did Dominating Blow, they did Kong Pat, did Tectonic Slam. I wanted to do Infernal Blow, but MBX totally beat me to it. Because I was cycloning my way around. I think Cyclone is still the best skill to do. But I want to do Ice Crash. It's probably going to be garbage of a build, because Ice Crash is nothing special. Oh yeah, it's been very much abused this league, yeah. Even if I make garbage Ice Crash build, it's still going to be good. I mean, it's going to clear content. Okay. So Derzo is coming back, and we still need someone else. Meat grinder. That's is that Ivan or not? I still have more. I have like 6. So what I was thinking of doing is some kind of ice crash. I don't know what. Apparently you can convert with nodes here to cold. So there's like 40% here and 10% somewhere here. So I don't need Watcher's Eye. That's what I thought I need. And then I don't know what I'm supposed to be. I could do Templar or Witch or something. This is like really tempting for me, like this pendulum of distraction, like going increased effect, increased ally damage. Somewhat interesting. I don't know. How are we on the party? Not yet. Somebody knows somebody. Okay, we're full. We're full. Nice. And let's go. I still need to get my XP so I can go into map and not fear dying, because I'm fearing it very much. We have some Herald or something, some like aura character. This one has like stupidest layout, but it actually gives a lot of XP, so it's a good one, I think. We want POE? Cermak, I will share it as soon as like we end like this run. Ooh, Essence of Horror. I don't know if it's good, but my loot filter says it's good, so who knows. Yeah, we have Herald guy. So yeah, that explosion stuff is ridiculous. I might end up building one at the end of the league. I don't know. I don't like going with the flow. I like doing a build that not a lot of people play. And one with nothing is just 0.6. I thought it would catch on a bit more, but it didn't. It is a bit kind of quirky, because you don't get a lot of AoE with it. And the clear speed is not like crazy. But you one-shot everything, so... Sure, just a second. These usually don't take too long to clear, so... Oh yeah, it's straight out, because last time we almost... Somebody died there. Okay, let me share the POE really quickly. Yeah, that's the one. Generate, copy, and paste. There you go. That's the latest and greatest one that I'm playing. Devastator plus Expo chest. Those two things stack.
Another savage story. Another night falls blue. I am a monster in your mind again.
Well, I don't want to leave Chaos Or behind.
Another bird's eye view. I am a
No problem, man, anytime. I don't have a command for that because I change it so often that I would probably forget to update the command. So it's kinda easier for me to just share it when somebody asks.
and I will stand at the edge of the world. Don't try
Yeah, that Herald thing is simply amazing. Explosions. Clear speed is probably crazy. You basically clear the map in like a minute. I don't know how to make 1-bit nothing with a good clear speed. It's somewhat really hard. Because you don't get ridiculous AoE. And if you sacrifice something for AoE, it's going to still be hard to make it any good. Still need like 30%. Is that like Expo? Yeah. I tried with like Ascendancy for Gladiator. I did some nonsense with Warcries yesterday or day. No, it was day after. Day after yesterday? Whatever. Okay, so I did like the blood explosions from Ascendancy. And then I grabbed the Berserk from Warcry nodes, like cluster jewels. So I had Berserk and explosions in one build. It's kinda bit squishier and kinda beats the point of having a Gladiator. A bit. So went back. Because that build hardly had any block on it. And why are you picking Gladiator if you don't have block? Getting like 4% per run. Is there any like it would be bad to put I could put Blood Rage on a mouse, so I always cast it. Then I would have space for Wall Molten Shell. That could work. Yeah, it's around 4%, so it might level up with what we have. I'm not sure.
Looking forward to simulation. Watch it sweep now across the nation. Follow your steps and not mine. Now who's gonna be left behind? Nowadays, and I see that everyone has a number. Does it feel now to be written down, signed off, and lose your crown? Romeo and Juliet will burn until we expire. Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, this is the last one that I have. I think Ivanos has a few, so we'll do probably 5 more, I think. If I'm correct.
Juliet, what number you? And this number that consumed you was lost to another miscue. Can't escape.
Okay, sure.
No matter what you do, it will always find you.
At this layout.
Romeo and Juliet, what number you? Romeo and Juliet, what's your burning desire?
Oh, wrong way. Okay, I ran out. I think. Ivan has, but I'm not sure what's his like nick here. It's Sexton Prime, I think. Or was that meat grinder? Is that Ivan? Oh, thank you, Derzo. Charged ones, I don't think those are good. Okay, Derzo just gave me 2, so we can run those. Still 20%. Yeah, like leveling now is crazy. Can't imagine like from 99 to 100. That's like some determination to get to the 100 level. And what Mikey said, a mirror worth of bridgestones, I guess. Okay, we ran out again. Who said that they have a 5? Or okay, mid grinder. That's Ion. Okay, everyone to Ion's hideout. Yeah, those are not that great. We tried them, we didn't get that much XP out of those maps. I don't think we ran this layout yet. This is like the first one. Let's see how much is this one worth. %1 to level. Cool. Let's hear that. I need another 14. Run, what is the easiest way to acquire those cluster jewels you use? Well, it's hard to obtain exact ones, but spamming jagged fossils will give you something usable. You just want a cluster jewel with deep cuts, which is 1 a roll, and 3 notables. So it has to have 3 notables, 2 jewel sockets. And you just spam until you get deep cuts, something, and oh, who disconnected? And that's kind of how you can like get cheap ones, or you can buy ones that are deep cuts and 2 other notables. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's 3 notables. It's really important. And then you. Or even if you're on a budget, even like it doesn't have to actually have 3 notables. The most important thing is to have 2 jewel sockets. So yeah, deep cuts, 2 jewel sockets, and that should be actually pretty cheap. So you can get that. Or spam jagged fossils and hope for something good. They're not expensive to spam. And if you hit something that's sellable, you can salvage some money. I usually made money, didn't like waste money crafting them. You have to figure out which other notables are good to roll. Deep Cuts Devastator. Yeah, but I also want Feed the Fury. I think Feed the Fury is good for me. I went with Feed the Fury for increased damage while leeching. But Deep Cuts Devastator, I think that's really hard to roll. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, you could stack Devastator. I'm kind of looking into getting Explode Chest. So yeah, I'm not sure what's kind of better. What is really cool about Feed the Fury is that you get some leech out of it, but it doesn't give a lot of leech, so if you're going to do Feed the Fury, then stack Feed the Fury all the way, I think, and forgo the other one. I think, I'm not sure. Deep Cuts Devastator 2 drill sockets. Yeah, sure. I would love to also have one more notable on it. Okay. I think we are all in. I was the last one. Yeah, my throat is a bit sore from... yeah, I got some cold or something. It lasted for 1 day, but it was annoying. But I'm still not like on 100%, so... You can collect a whole bunch of stupid amulets that are worthless. I think even with all 5 of yours, I'm still not going to level up. I'm not sure, but it might need a bit more. Okay, so I need 10%. That might... You might end up pushing me to the 100. How many was that? 2 or 3? This is the third one, okay. Such a trippy layout. I mean, this one is not that crazy. The other one, like that claustrophobic one, is annoying. The most expensive one, the Chayulas, are best layout. That's why they're expensive. Wow, one more bar, 6% XP. This fourth one or fifth one? Fourth, cool. Here, one more. I'm definitely going to level up to 97. Oh man, like from 97 to 98 is probably going to take like, I don't know how many bridges, but it's going to take a lot. Yeah, for me it's going to be just enough, like I need 3%. So next one is like just the amount I need. Increase damage for grants abyssal cry. Ooh, that's interesting. What do you guys think about Abyssal Cry in terms of like damage, explosions? Thank you for subscribing, Lab. Getting some lag spikes. Preparation to lag me to hell when I level up, because every time I level up the game freezes for a few seconds. That's like to let you know you leveled up. It's going to happen anytime, like now, soon, anytime now. Guess we need a few more monsters. Would be interesting if I'm left with like needing 10 XP to level up on the end of this thing. Nah. Come on. There we go. And a huge lag. It was like just few monsters and yeah. Thanks guys. Think we ran out of bridges for tonight. if anyone has more. Though we also played for, what is it, like, I think we started at 11 for 2 hours, though, like, good to go? Cool, okay, that's all for tonight, I guess. I could probably get this now and refine this stuff and get that, and then grab this instead. That way I can slot in my last split. So yeah, we finally leveled up. This makes us almost 1.9k in terms of dexterity. Yeah, this pretty good character. What? What do bridges cost? Somewhere between 80 chaos, 80 to 100, and I think the 120. Triolas are really expensive. I think they are 2 exalts or something. $2.2x for Triolas, yeah. I don't know why people upgrade the lesser ones. That's, I don't know if there's like some other way to upgrade them that I'm not aware of, or to drop them upgrade. Thank you for subscribing, Thomas. It's hard to pronounce. Thank you for subscribing, man. Either way, and obviously, sorry for butchering the name. Okay, so yeah, I will probably maybe do something else tomorrow, because I don't know, I don't want to farm bridges every night, but and I want to try my ice crash nonsense. Well, I'll definitely buy more. So I will try to buy them when they are actually cheap and stockpile at least 20 of them so we can run like for longer. Simulacrums. How much they cost? Simulacrums are 180, I think. Let me check. 0.8 per sim. Some voices, that's like a rare drop. I don't know how rare it is actually, but getting one that's actually good. Hey man, Jacob says, hey man, would Cyclone, Scion, Gladiator not work well with Hollow Palm? It could work. Honestly man, everything can work with this. It's just like min-maxing what's going to be the best. So what did you want to do? Gladiator and Zerk. So but you are going to take Zerk here with increased damage, some regeneration, cannot be stunned. Yeah, would be nice if it did Warcries, but it doesn't. And what did you want to do? Gladiator. So that's, no wait, that's here. Chance to block spell damage to maximum block, chance to blind enemies, more damage with bleed. I'm not sure how would you increase your block from this forward, because like making your attack block equal to spell block is really nice. Luffy said, bro, I think you left low. Nah, man, the stream disconnected for a second time. I don't think it's actually a good idea to do this. Maybe you could make it work. I would probably take Slayer over Gladiator here, because you're not getting much with this. Because you cannot really scale your block from here. You could do glancing blows for 50%, actually I think it's 100% increased attack and spell block. But 50% then goes through the thing, so... And you're not getting much by taking this. You could do maybe frenzies, just to get frenzy when you hit a rare unique. You could maybe do Raider. I don't know, it's kinda, when you're taking Scion, everything is nerfed a bit. I mean, all ascendancies. You get a lot of stuff from like the ascendancy, like you get block, you get max block, you get like everything, but it's little, like little pieces, and it has to really make sense to kind of like combine everything. And you're getting absolutely zero value from starting from this position. You could obviously like get the starting position, like to start from there later on in unspec, like the middle part, but you're really not getting much out of it. That's my point. If you kind of go full Berserker, you get a lot of damage out of it. If you go full Gladiator, you get ridiculous defenses. But if you go here, you don't get as much damage, and defenses are simply not there. Like this Gladiator stuff is way too kind of useless. It's not good at all, because you really cannot increase your spell block. Anyway, it's really hard to stack it up. With roomies you would have 35, maybe you get 5 somewhere, that's 40. But here you are somewhat almost like kept for blocks. Where is block? Block chance 77. I'm not kept, but I'm almost kept. So yeah, I'm not sure how would you make that work. Slayer and like Champion are not as good as Gladiator in my opinion. Berserker is crazy DPS, but you have to expect deaths. With Berserker, with this gear, if I slap on like some skill tree for Berserker, it would do simply double the damage. It simply does way more damage. But I haven't figured out how to make it survive. If I pull all that damage out of the Berserker, then I kinda lose a lot of survivability, so it's not that great, honestly. I haven't figured it out, but maybe it can like be good. Thomas, my tree looks almost the same as that one. Yeah, this is Derzo's skill tree. Mine was a bit different. It had less damage, it had 2 like these clusters. It was a bit different. But this one does a lot of stuff for you. It gives you a lot of life because it's traveling through life nodes, and it's pretty good skill tree. I don't know how would I go about modifying it to like be different. It's kind of really hard to modify it and make something that's good. Jacob says, yeah, I was hoping Scion could be somewhere in the middle, but now, yeah, it looks pretty bad to go with Scion route. Yeah. I'm not sure, I mean, honestly, even if you took something, if you didn't take Ascendancy, if you didn't have Ascendancy, this would still clear the end game. I mean, it's that much broken, so that's what I'm saying. Even with the wrong Ascendancy, you can do, like do anything. Oh my god, it's 21 million impel DPS. Yes, it is. Not counting some additional stuff I could do to it. However, I do not have that DPS. Yeah, I'm not doing what Derzo is doing with skills. I don't have... Actually, I have phase run here, sorry. Yeah, I have phase run, forget about it. I'm doing what Derzo is doing. But I'm not doing this in game. So I actually have around 16 million. Did we sell something? Yeah. I'm not sure even if I should be selling this, I might use it later on. But sure, because I put it on sale, because the guy whispered, I don't be douchebag, I will sell it. I'm a bit sad about the build. Why? What's TBH? To be... I crafted some mirror tier items for belt and amulet and got some double crops and can't break 85 million DPS, to be honest. Oh, that's a wrong one. To be honest, okay. Wasn't like 100% sure about that. Crack 100 mil DPS. Yeah. You can crack it with the Berserker really easily, but I don't know what you would accomplish with 100 million DPS. I think you already one-shot everything. I don't know what you get with 100 million, to be honest. I did Cyrus Elder Shaper with 30-ish million DPS on a Berserker, and it still like took a second to kind of burst them down. 6-man group, I could carry a bit harder. Yeah, that's like not a normal scenario, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure if I wanna push like my build that far. Maybe wanna mess around with something else for a bit, because I don't know. It already does everything it's supposed to do. Should I start it? Should I start it? Ice Crash build. I just thought it'd be possible, but unless I'm missing something, please show skill. Please show skill Cyclone? It's not? What do you mean? In game? How much damage is doing there? We can get 30 million damage, but we're gonna be glass cannon? No, you can get 30 million damage and not be a glass cannon. So let me see. It's it's like, don't like compare this, honestly. If I pop everything, okay, we're not stacking like endurances, so just flasks. Nothing crazy. I have like 3 times as much on a Berserker, so yeah. Not counting like if I pop this thing, it should also give me damage. Yes, it does. But it's still like nowhere near enough like a Berserker. I think even if I crippled the Berserker quite a bit, it would still like do more damage than this. Ruan, my friend is doing Ice Crash Hollow Palm, he's enjoying it, but isn't far yet, still below 80. Yeah, I don't know if I should like try it here before I level up a character, because I was thinking maybe a Reach. But like the nodes are not really far from here, I could grab this. And maybe unspec out of something to get them. Or maybe do it on a Berserker so I don't mess this one. Because this one is working. And there's like one more thing. Or I could get... see how expensive that is. I need Watcher's Eye with conversion. Then I would just need like to grab one of these nodes. Like one would be enough. Could grab all 3 of them, but yeah. Because this... Actually, one will be enough. I could even anoint one of these. Watcher's Eye, let's see. Physical damage converted to fire, reduced physical damage converted to cold damage while affected by hatred. How much is this thing? It's 20 kills, but this one is corrupted. But it could work. Like for time being, for experiment it could work. Non-corrupted ones are... It's a bummer that it's not like 40%, but when I grab that 20% it doesn't really matter that much. I'll actually grab this one because it's dirt cheap. Just for experiment it will do. The 80 million damage skill tree, just a second. It's possible, but not easy. Maybe you're not doing phase run. That was kind of bugging me a bit. And you need to do self-cast everything. Vulnerability rings could be a huge thing. That's like 20 million at his build. So I don't have a vulnerability ring. I will add it pretty soon, but yeah. Did you whisper this guy? I did. I'll be right back, guys.
all the things that we've been through. I know you're wrong about the last time that we ever spoke aloud. Don't let your own goodbyes, don't let them own you always. You know you're right, that's why you run away.
Okay, don't save. This is save as this is going to be there's a throne 2.0. I don't know how much damage is doing it, but it's 80 mil plus probably. Plus. Just to be on a safe side. Not that. $85. Phew. It's the same skill tree. It didn't change the skill tree at all. Everything is still the same in terms of skills. Oh, yeah, you're doing also Dancing Dervish. Forgot about that. 4 mirror cost belt can push 86 mil damage, but ain't good that kind of money. I don't think. Yeah. Let's see. You went Devotos. Increase Cyclone attack speed. Oh, Devotos gives reduced physical damage. That's actually pretty good. Attack speed, evasion. Yeah. I thought to get Devotos, but I don't know why I didn't. Devotos double corrupt. Increase max life. 4 mirror cost Watcher's Eye. Yeah, let's see that Watcher's Eye. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Split, red, brutal, brown, Watchers. Wow, triple pride. Now I understand why it's worth 4 mirrors. Man, if somebody gave me this, I would say that they crafted it in like POE. It's like perfect. It kinda gives it away that increased energy shield is 4%. Nah, it's garbage. It doesn't have 6% energy shield. No, this is like crazy. Even like getting 2 impels is pretty good, but this is crazy. %50 increased damage on Wild Wrap. That's interesting. He's crazy what it is. Or he's like joking with us and sending us like custom build items in POE. 95 mil? If you wanna break like 100 mil, you just like spec into Berserker and Aspect of Carnage and you're done. If you wanted to do that, honestly. It would need the reworking, but you could do that. Like Aspect of Carnage and be done with it. I just wonder, did I save this? There's a throne 2.0, yeah. Okay. Copy. What if I like respec this into Berserker just for fun? To push movement speed? Apparently Durzo does. Thank you for subscribing, Simon. So I can change it now to Marauder and Berserker. And Warbringer. Combat rhythm, diverting movement, deep cuts, diverting movement. Increase movement speed, chance to dodge attacks, spells while. Ooh, that's actually interesting if you can stack it a bit. Yeah, that's interesting. I obviously broke the skill tree. That's for sure. It's not supposed to go like this if it's going to work. Let's unbreak it. Need to break it again, probably. Apparently I can do that. It has like travel. 95. Obviously don't have enough skill points for everything. Block. Who needs block? Who needs block? Block is for I don't know what. Spec into 90. Just messing with it. Yeah, didn't like work out. Actually, it worked out because now you have rage. Rage 50. Ooh. There's I managed to push it to 128 with your gear. But there you go, I fixed your problem. Spec into Berserker if you wanna go over 100. And we're not even talking about doing Berserk on top of this, like adding a skill Berserk. I wouldn't know what to kind of remove. I don't know. But you wouldn't be able to keep it up for long. Hide 184. I would need to remove maim probably. Just run with someone who gives war cries again 40 mil. Yeah. And you could actually berserk with him. If you had like somebody who was war crying near you, you could just put berserk and he would give you all the rage you need. So you could berserk too. That would mean that you could still like go Gladiator, but you would need, is this like, no, it's not broken. You would need somebody to kind of give you rage and like adjust berserk on top of it, everything. And maybe drop something, I don't know what to drop. I don't know, let's pretend that we're not dropping anything. But you're not generating rage. That would be interesting if you could check that in, but you cannot. I could simulate it on, but adding rage support on something. I just pretend that this... It does add some damage, but mainly generates rage. So if somebody was near you, you could have rage and berserk. Where did I put that berserk? Oh, it's already enabled. So if you had me alongside on my berserker, war crying near you, and you just put berserk in, you would have 141 million. With 10x, what's the highest DPS you can push with Cyclone only? Well, you don't need actually 10x to push the DPS high, but 10x is going to give you some survivability. That's kind of the main point, because you can take this skill tree. You wouldn't be able to kind of have that one on this level. You would probably need to maybe cut it a bit short through here for time being when you start. But your main investments are split personality jewels that if they have why does this have intelligence? Are you using like some amulet that's not yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Now I understand why you're using it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you kind of spec into dex. You have dex strength here. Went with dex strength, not dex life. Is that better? It does give you some physical... Oh, you wanted to push physical damage. That was sneaky of you. Yeah, so where was I? Like dexterity and life is kinda hard to get. It's expensive. Dexterity life or dexterity strength is expensive, but dexterity evasion is dirt cheap. So you can get dexterity evasion for few chaos, but you won't have a huge life pool. That means you can reach this kind of damage less, obviously, because you won't have gear too. But it's going to be dirt cheap, and you can definitely, on 10 exalts, you can do much more than that. You can have at least few splits, at least 2 splits per se with life on them, and other items that are kinda not expensive too much are Garukan's Flights. They used to be expensive, but they're not now. So you can grab Garukan's Flights, Wild Wrap, and Astramentis as your amulet. Like the Astramentis, Garukan's, and Wild Wrap. That should cover for like maybe... Your Wild Wrap is probably going to be most expensive thing there for 6 link. So that's... I don't know how much it goes. It's probably less than 5 exalt. On Wild Wrap, Garukan's Flights and everything, you could probably spend 6, 7, 3 exalts. Ooh. Then with 5 exalts you can probably gear all of your character for like some temporary gear that you can swap out later on, but it's going to be good enough. And then you just buy 1 or 2 splits with life and other ones with evasion. That way you can have skill tree in place, and as soon as you kind of get a bit of money, you replace the split personality that has dex with dex evasion with maybe dex strength or dex life. High res rings probably extra too? I don't think so actually, because you kind of spec through whole bunch resist here and it's like not needed as much. Okay, so is this the build and passive 3? There's those, but I basically copied it, so it is. But mine is kinda more... gear is more like normal. His gear is way too crazy. So I would actually... You're better off maybe taking a look at the gear that I'm using, because that's more realistic to buy. So, from items, you get two... Actually, I have one ring with minus... Let me show you the rings in game, what you would get. This is actually Mikey's rings. Something that has open prefix, so you can craft -3 total mana cost. I can craft that for you, it's 4 chaos, so You just whisper me in game and I will craft that for you. And those rings around, to buy a decent ring with resist, that's around 10 cows, 10, 20 cows. It's not like more than that, and you craft this, so that's 25 cows per ring. And then you have resist kept, you won't have dexterity maybe on them in the beginning, so that's kind of a bit of loss there. So yeah. Will it be a glass cannon? On a Gladiator it won't be as much of a glass cannon because the other option, yeah, mana cost of skills, that's what I'm using. It's, oh yeah, that's the Megalomaniac, that's what I have. Minus total mana cost of skills, that's the other variant that you can do. But this is like cheaper, he wants to kinda make it a bit cheaper. Then that ring is going to end up costing you a few exalts, so that's why I didn't like recommend it. But it could work, so you could probably maybe sneak in Curse on the ring. I don't know how expensive this is. Let's check. How expensive is the Curse on a ring? Warlord's Curse. Well, ones that are probably crappy are around 1 exalt. Probably not. You probably won't be able to sneak it past right away. But yeah. Let me actually see how the curse would work. So this is like Mikey's stuff. Oh, I lose my pride. It won't work actually. And this ring... no, I cannot do it because I need a ring that has a socket. I'll lose pride if I do that. Maybe I can sneak it somehow. I see, yeah, the curse ring is about 2x. Yeah, it's not like priority to get the curse ring. As you can see, I still don't have it, so... this is because I was actually playing on a Berserker, so I had to get this ring with a socket, so I can socket everything in. But it's no longer, like, needed as much. I could throw away something and actually use it, because I could, for instance, make my life easier and simply not use the War Chief, which is actually pretty good. It does give you melee damage, more melee damage while Totem is active, but it also... it's really good. It's kinda... I don't wanna throw it away. I don't know. I don't know what to throw away. It's kinda really hard to do this build without Unset Ring, because you're strapped for, like, you don't have gloves or weapons. Yeah, my win ring with socket and dex was 15x. Wow. Got to go hop off for night, but thanks for bridge runs. No problem, anytime. I think I will do more, maybe not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow. Have a good night, man. Hey, see, so the Gladiator version is tanky and we can push like 50 mil total DPS, right? You can, but you need a bit better gear. Something realistic on that 10 exalt like budget is 10 to 15 million. You'll still need a lot more investment to actually push it that far. As you can see, I'm still like strapped on like what to do with this ring, because I don't know. Yeah, tanky and with investment 60 million is doable. Yeah. That you really need to invest a lot to actually get there. Something like reasonable on 10 exalts, I think, is being reasonably tanky and also doing 10-20 million damage. Which is probably more than you would get on any other build. Obviously, you don't get as much AoE and clear speed on what you would get on some other build. But yeah, it works really well. And I don't have all molten shell here. I cannot really fit it. What I was usually doing is grabbing this and generating where's my phase run? Let's do phase run. Phase run? Blood rage, yeah, everything's fine here. Maybe that's... yeah. Was I looking at your build with Starforge, or was that somebody else? I'm not sure. I don't know if it is, honestly. Maybe something needs to be done differently to be good. But I'm not the man to ask what to do. Are you even using regular Ancestor War Chief or not? Because I think it's really for, like, maybe bossing only? It's really hard to kind of even do it. I don't know. Oh, there's a might have left. I will sell that in sear gloves and make this build instead. Yeah, you could do that. So I could do, yeah, this works. I mean, I won't like do regular war chief. I need blood rage here because I'm a dumbass and I'm going to press this war chief way too often. Blood rage first, then wall molten shell. Wall molten shell. Where is it? Wall molten shell? Then Val Ancestor War Chief, and we could do, I guess, regular War Chief on E here. Then I need Pride here. Yeah, I've been playing on a Berserker, so let's test this puppy, see what it does. Let's do Pit of Chimera, why not? That should work. For a test. Did you have to roll that resisting? I guess that's fine. And let's throw in some sextants. Could you please explain me why the gloves? Yeah, I have to make a video for this because this is getting ridiculous. I think I got this question at least 50 times on YouTube. It's only to level gems, so no, man, it's cool. It tripped me at first too when I saw this because yeah, I found it about this through looking at POE Ninja and other people's builds. And I saw, why are they using Mjolnirs? They use Mjolnirs, which is like not great, but either way, you're disabling this slot by equipping. You equip the intelligence items. You get like any intelligence items. I have these chest, boots, and this ring. You equip that. You equip gloves. You equip weapons. You equip everything, and then you simply slot in like remove this stuff, and these items get disabled, and that way you can slot in gems to level. That's the whole point. And I don't know why people are doing Mjolnirs. I mean, regular ones are probably cheaper, and you can craft 7% quality of socketed gems, so you can level enlightens and powers in them because they get more XP from quality. It doesn't work for other gems, but for enlightens and powers works. And we have some gambling to do here. We can corrupt this stuff. Totally forgot about it. Actually, I have one in power. Is it on max? Yes, it's on max. Sure, nice. It is broken here, so let's actually remove everything so it doesn't trip me, because I'm lazy to set up the secondary weapons. Okay, there we go. But I explained that in like every video that I did about like builds. I usually mention it at least. It still trips people quite a bit, so it probably deserves its own video because it's definitely worth doing. As you can see, this, look at these gems. I leveled all of these while doing breaches, and I can definitely make some currency out of this, even if I just go and sell them as it is. Like level 20 vitalities are 20 chaos. I watched your videos, but I was kinda lost. Yeah, maybe I'm not that great at explaining stuff. I kinda always plan to do it like more structured and write a script, but that's like, it requires a lot of time and I'm lazy. I might start doing that for, I wanted to do that for like end version of the build, which is like perfect, and to have like one budgety skill tree and items and one end game, and call that like a final build guide, make a written one. Yeah, that would be way easier to follow. So as you can see, like I should have 6 per weapon, so 12, 16. If I leveled 16 vitalities, they are 20 chaos each. How much that is? Wow. My calculator is somewhere on the screen, but I cannot find it. And I'm a bit tired, so I can't like do this in head. 16 times 20, it's 320 chaos. So this should be, if you were to like sell them like this, it's around 2 exalts. But I am lazy to trade 16 gems, so I'm going to grab them. Because I'm a dumbass and I'm going to get nothing. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 23. This might actually be worth something, even on a level 3. Nope, it's worth 5 chaos. 20, 21. Usually get 1 or 2, just 3. And you vendor the rest. Because nobody buying that. So these ones should be worth around 90-ish chaos. It wasn't like that great. Selling them would probably be better. I have to figure out what gems to level up, and I'm way too tired to do that now. I'm just going to run one map. Like, call it a day, probably. Let's do 85. What no, yes. Let's do this map. Where is on the map? Does this even show on a atlas? This doesn't show. Like, these are Pit of Chimera and the other ones do not show on atlas. I cannot add sextants to it. But I can run Xena mission on it. And I can do like Beyond or something. Nah, I won't do anything. I'm way lazy. Switch weapons before I forget. Let's see what we do. May I ask for another 3 mana cost to channeling before you leave? Sure. I guess you're in chat. Just let me finish the map.
A worthy opponent. You are the cause of great misery.
Ooh, I'm getting some lag. Yeah, this is like doing... Ooh, what's that? Doing some really nice DPS. Still sane? Well, kinda, Xena. I'm not sure about that. Ooh, that was juicy. I mean, the amount of stuff that just hit me there. Definitely tanky, boy. I don't know if I could do Xena and then go back and clear this. What is really fun about this build that you can like go through everything and don't care. I mean, I don't care that things are exploding. Nothing can kill me. I am what am I? A gladiator now. Is that like something here? Yeah, I don't know if this encounter actually stops the blight. I'm not sure. It might. I might have just like thrown my blight encounter into garbage. And they start coming already? Yes, now. This is going to be a bit tricky because they're really close to this thing. I don't like doing blight that much because we don't have a great AoE. Maybe if I like stand on top of it. Nah, even with a meteor we're going to fail, I think. Maybe if like nah, I just know that that's going to be fail because small size. Oh, I'm in a wrong stance. Yeah, I forgot about stances. Completely forgot about them. Well, there it goes. I didn't collect that much. 15 simulacrums? Meh. That's not great at all. This guy is actually a bit... I kinda don't like him at all. But on a Gladiator should be fine. He actually killed me on a Berserker. I need to grab that Devoto's Devotion for extra movement speed if I'm going to do this phasing. Because I'm so used to having just like dash. This runs pretty fast. Where are you, mate? There? In the last one? For real? I think some of his attacks are supposed to kill me, but we are tanky, boy. So we don't take damage. I need to do more elders, uber elders, and that kind of stuff. I didn't do that many. Again with that stuff? There he is. That thing should kill you, I think. That thing should like heal you. I even feel it on Gladiator. It's not like crazy, but I feel it. Oh wow, it's like 2 AM. Ooh, I actually have a set. So anyone who needs crafts, if I'm live streaming, feel free to ask me for them. It's not a big deal. So it needs to have an open prefix. As you can see, this one has prefix, prefix, suffix, suffix. It has open prefix and suffix, but you just need a prefix there. Yep. I guess we're calling it a night because it's 2 a.m. and I should go to sleep a bit earlier than I usually do because it's not a good idea to stay up all night, every night. So guys, thank you for watching, you've been awesome, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Flashing glare from afar. The tiniest flicker on the edge of the sky. Supernovas collapse in the blink of an eye. The men who would call on the deeds of the few. We will see this burden through. But if we find our way back home again, is there something left to say? What if we find ourselves alone again? Is there something left to say? This trust will not be torn apart. Control the violence in your hearts. We gave our lives to Normandy. We've been breaking